Seems like we've been here before. Yes, TA, it's all yours.
For a long time, the Raptors playing in Canada was seen by some as a detriment to their competitive prospects. Players dealt with issues like pass.
And the game is going global. You're right. Thank you, DA. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Johnson.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. B out there with Levine, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Toronto, Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Lowry and Powell, the guards. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. That one falls. Chris, if your team's style of play doesn't seem to be working, do you still have time within a season to change it?
There's always time, as long as everyone is on the same page. And if something's not working, the worst thing you can do is to keep going in that direction. You need to bring everyone in, let them know the mistakes that we've made, let them know our new outlook, and ask everyone, are they in on it? And if they're not, those guys that aren't in on it, you stay in the locker room. We'll be back after the game. And if everyone's in on it, we're going to have a heck of a time. We're going to have a heck of a time because now we have a new outlook. And sometimes with a new outlook, it brings positive energy.
Now Lowry, after the missed 3 from B. About a minute played so far here in the first. And a wide open look for Siakam. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's B. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Gasol dishes to Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Kick out to Levine. Pass to B. Nifty move. And that one is off. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammate.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Now here's Johnson after the miss from B. Pass to Gasol. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Lowry. Carter knocks it loose.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Here's B. Gasol with the defensive effort.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And whenever Johnson is driving to the rack, he's preparing himself for the slam and bracing for the contact. What an incredible dunk.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Powell, the pass to Gasol. Powell against Levine. Johnson outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
That's just a solid play by Johnson, sensing the physical defense and going right up into him with the shot.
Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Norman Powell. And Chicago also making a switch. Young's checked in.
And given his vertical, you want
B, guarded by Powell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. Well, you look at B, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Just great hands, guys. You can never relax when he's guarding you, and that's such a valuable quality. He's got his opponents on notice.
And Van Vliet out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's Johnson. And it's Gasol. And at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's White after the Marc Gasol miss. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, V in that last game against the Nets put on a show. He tallied 25 points and did something else well, finding ways to force the defense to send him to the foul line. And this is what we've come to expect. That performance demonstrated why he's in a league of his own. Kevin?
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against it.
Yeah, well, he made it look easy last time out. I mean, he's in sync from the get-go. We'll see, though, if he can replicate that rhythm tonight.
And it's Gasol with the rebound.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
He gets that one. Now it's a 3-point Toronto lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
B, guarded by Powell. Here's B. Offline with his 3. Raptors leading by 3. And it's Johnson penetrating. Porter with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. White wide open. He fires. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And last season, Otto Porter on the move, Chris. He was traded at the deadline to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, and he has fit right in since joining the Bulls. I mean, they needed his outside shooting. Porter is still very young and can grow to be a part of this young Bulls core.
Here's Markkanen, and the layup falls. Markkanen's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
I love the effort there. It's huge whenever Markkanen uses his body and height to grab offensive boards.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Gasol. Markkanen pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Van Vliet after the made shot from B. To the paint. Here's Powell. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
You played for a lot of different coaches in your career, Chris. I'm sure you saw characteristics that you like in a head coach with all the different people you played for.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want coaches that challenge you, that want to make you better, that helps with the team chemistry. But I would say, number one, you want a coach that understands they are such a good coach that their job is to infuse you with as much information during practice, and then come game time, they trust you to go out and do your thing. They don't micromanage during the big games. They say, wait a minute, we put enough practice time, you know what we should do, now go out there and execute. The ones that trust you, you got to love.
Right.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
B, covered by Van Vliet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And see what you talk to the Bulls fans, and they are eager for a return to greatness.
Yeah, GA, it's been a long time since the Jordan era, and Bulls fans know it. But you know, GA, the Bulls have a very loyal group of fans. Their patience has been tested, though. This team needs results.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Siakam is checked in for Gasol. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Johnson. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Here's B. But they get it back. Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Now, here's Siakam. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. 5 to shoot. Foul for 3. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
But Greg, they just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
B, now recovering. 1:24 left in the first half. Here's Marjanovic out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's B. And the Bulls get it back. Tries again. Tries yet again. Marjanovic finds Markkanen. And the rejection by Ibaka. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. And the Raptors with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
B, the pass to Marjanovic. That's tipped and stolen by Siakam. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That'll be his second foul of the game. With 1 on the clock, the shot no good. It's all tied in Toronto. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Bulls shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's B in at the point guard position. Clock at 4. Basket good. And the Bulls lead by 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Raptors shooting well, 50% from the floor. Powell kicks to Siakam. Lowry drives in. Gasol wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Now, some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
B, while recovering, here's B, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Gasol. Good work defensively by Carter.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's B. And the Bulls with another miss.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Levine with it, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Raptors trail by 7. VanVleet up top, guarded by Levine. Johnson against Porter. Johnson, the pass to Siakam. From the corner. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gasol passes to Siakam. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. A 3-ball. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Anunoby, good. 12 seconds left to play here in the third. Dunn kicks to Porter. Pass to B. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Raptors trail by 8. We've got Johnson. Anunoby out there with Ibaka. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Knocked away and stolen by Dunn. And there's the pass to B. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the wing on the left with the shot. The shot's good from B. B's got 21. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. 5 on the clock. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Johnson.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Stolen by VanVleet. Count that one.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Here's B. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 23 points in the game. Raptors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from VanVleet.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
B is guarded by Johnson. Here's B. And Markkanen throws it down.
giving his height. Marketing makes dunking look second nature. Got to keep him away from the rim.
Toronto calls timeout. And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird, if you like. Fantastic stretch four, who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
The Raptors making a switch here. Powell's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Van Vliet.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's B. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the Toronto Raptors knew in trading for Kawhi Leonard that he might not stick around. Even after his decision returned to his hometown of Los Angeles, Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for him.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history, and now they set about working their way back to the mountaintop. Some talented young players and quality vets, not to mention an outstanding front office. I think it'd be a mistake to count them out. And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Now here is Lowry. Not a lot of room. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. And the Raptors making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Siakam misses.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And then Carter with the jam.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys roll.
Here is Lowry. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Lowry's got 10 points here in the second half.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
B, Lowry covering. Siakam against Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's B. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
B, Lowry covering. Now Levine. Pass to B. Takes a 3. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. Raptors trail by 11. And here is Siakam. In the corner, Powell with it. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The pass to B. There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. Chris, are there specific types of plays where you feel the whistle gets blown maybe a little too often and a little too early?
Well, sometimes for a guard, when he's defending the guard and the pick and roll comes and he fights through that pick, and as a guard, offensive player, I can stop and let you bump into me and shoot the ball. I think the refs just have to be smart with it. Sometimes it's a foul, but every time it's not, just because of the situation or the flop. And also, you just don't want players to be bailed out when the defender is in a good position. position. But that's what makes the game so great is the fact that as an offensive player, you got to try to manipulate and find out where you can sneak yourself in the gray areas of the rules. And as a defensive player, how can you use your skill, your will, and then your IQ not to get caught with your hand in the cookie jar?
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Chicago.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's
What's up, bro? Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no, it's so good.
Yeah?
Like all the types of food. Hey, I'll see you in 10 minutes. I'm in my office. All right?
What's up, bro? Appreciate it, man. Oh, you killed it out there, bro.
No, but you deserve something after that game.
Appreciate it,
All on
man.
me. I promise you that.
Little tacos? Enchiladas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
What else?
Time for this guy to go.
Ronnie, man, I saw your dog in the lobby.
Jay, what's going on, man? Looking good.
You know, might rock this to the ESPYs.
Yeah, I think it's a little techie, but I think you should check out with Russ and see if he would be all right with that.
You're right.
Let's do this, man. I'm so glad to have you here. Obviously, with the 2K cover. Congratulations on that.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
So, what you want me to do?
Yeah, we're gonna run through some shots. We're gonna get your jump shot, layup, and dunk. Let's start with that jump shot.
Okay.
I think you're in a pretty good spot. I'm gonna back up over here. All right, mocap ready, and action. And cut. Wow, that looked great, man.
Appreciate it, Ronnie.
All right, we got to get a layup. Make that happen. All right, mocap ready, and action. And cut. That looked great, man. Great, just need one more thing. I got to get a dunk.
Anything in particular?
Man, just make it as Che as possible.
Oh, for sure. You heard me?
All right, mocap ready, and action. And cut. That was filthy. That was amazing. Nice job. Man, amazing work, Shay. That was amazing.
I appreciate you, man. These suits make me feel like I'm Superman or something.
I mean, you were natural in it. It was great. Hey, you're going to love that cover. Hey, take a picture with my dog on the way out, because
Sure.
You were so good.
Oh, what's the Instagram handle for the dog?
Sophie_beats_world.
Oh, I'm going to get all the ladies
Yeah,
with
make
that.
it happen. Thanks for coming.
All good.
Oh, we got to rhyme you out.
Yeah, I know. I was ahead of you.
Oh, smart man.
What do you got to do?
T-pose, A-pose, B-pose.